The sinking of RMS Titanic in 1912 was one of the most tragic events of the early 20th century, resulting in the loss of 1,498 lives. However, few are familiar with the sinking of the SS Sultana, which occurred 47 years earlier and also claimed a significant number of lives, rivaling the tragedy of the Titanic. While the story of the Titanic is widely known, did you know that the SS Sultana's sinking had a similar impact at the time? Let's explore this lesser-known yet equally impactful history. The SS Sultana was a side-wheel steamboat that transported cargo and people between St. Louis, Missouri, and New Orleans, Louisiana. It went down in history as the protagonist of the worst maritime disaster in the United States in terms of loss of human life. Built in 1863, the ship was primarily made of wood, as the use of metal was not yet common due to the high costs at that time. The SS Sultana measured 80 meters in length and 20 meters in width. Before departing from Vicksburg, the ship had experienced a minor issue with one of its boilers, but a quick and irresponsible repair was made at the city's port. Unfortunately, greed took precedence, and the ship's captain overcrowded the vessel to leave no room for competitors. During the night of April 27th, as the SS Sultana departed from New Orleans, it encountered heavy gusts from the engine room. Around 2 in the morning, near the city of Memphis on the Mississippi River, one of the ship's boilers exploded. The explosion was devastating, causing the instant death of 400 people and turning the ship into a blazing inferno. Circumstances contributed to the incredible number of deaths that followed. Many of the soldiers on board were already weakened by war and the conditions of prisoner camps. Additionally, the Mississippi River was overflowing due to heavy spring rains, making survival in the water extremely difficult. It is estimated that between 1,400 to 2,000 people lost their lives in the SS Sultana disaster. Unfortunately, the tragedy received little attention at the time due to other recent events, such as the death of President Abraham Lincoln and John Wilkes and the end of the war. Another infamously tragic ship is the RMS Lancaster. Built in 1920, it originally served as a luxury ocean liner but was converted into a troop transport and evacuation ship during World War II. During the evacuation of Allied troops from France on June 17, 1940, the ship was targeted by a German air raid while boarding civilians and refugees attempting to escape enemy forces. It is estimated that over 4,000 people were aboard the RMS Lancaster at the time of the attack, resulting in one of the largest maritime disasters in the United Kingdom. Shifting to a more recent incident, the sinking of MV Lujula off the coast of Senegal in Africa resulted in the death of at least 1,863 people. MV Lujula was a ferry that carried cargo, passengers, and even automobiles. On the day of the sinking, the ship was overcrowded, with far more passengers than its capacity allowed. The exact causes of the sinking have not been fully determined, but it is believed that a combination of overcrowding and poor maintenance conditions contributed to the disaster. Unfortunately, stories of maritime tragedies abound. Numerous accounts can be found from various sources, and most often, accidents are caused by factors such as irresponsibility, lack of commitment, and greed. These tragedies leave dark marks in the lives of many families. It is important to learn from these events to ensure the safety and well-being of people in future maritime journeys. Thank you for watching. If you know any stories of tragic shipwrecks, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting content on history and tragedies. Until next time, goodbye.